Ever pondered why millions of people across the globe turn towards Mecca 5 times a day? The answer lies in the profound faith known as Islam, a spiritual path that has shaped the lives of countless individuals worldwide. In today's ever-evolving world, the significance of Islam continues to resonate, offering a compass of morality and a beacon of hope to its followers. So, what makes this faith so compelling? Stay tuned as we peel back the layers to reveal the profound benefits of Islam. Imagine a structure, towering and strong, built on 5 pillars. Just like this structure, the faith of Islam too stands on 5 fundamental pillars. These pillars are not mere religious tenets. They are the guiding forces that provide a structured lifestyle, moral guidance, and spiritual growth. Let's delve into these pillars, shall we? First up is Shahada, the declaration of faith. It's the profound proclamation that there is no deity but God, and Muhammad is the messenger of God. This pillar of faith is the bedrock of a Muslim's life, instilling a deep sense of purpose and identity. Next up, we have Salat, the pillar of prayer. Performed 5 times a day, these prayers are not just a means of communication with the divine, but a constant reminder of life's purpose. They punctuate the day, providing moments of reflection and gratitude amidst the hustle and bustle of life. Zakat, the pillar of charity, is the 3rd pillar. It's about giving back, about sharing your blessings with those less fortunate. It fosters a sense of community, curbs greed, and promotes equality. It's a system that ensures no one in the community is left uncared for. The 4th pillar, Sawm, or fasting during the month of Ramadan, is a spiritual detox, if you will. It's a time of self-restraint, introspection, and empathy towards those who experience hunger on a daily basis. It's not just about abstaining from food and drink, but also from ill thoughts and actions. The final pillar, Hajj, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, is a journey of a lifetime. It's a physical and spiritual journey that fosters a sense of unity among Muslims across the globe, irrespective of race, wealth, or status. It's a humbling experience that strips away worldly distinctions and brings everyone onto an equal footing. Indeed, these pillars are not just religious obligations, but a blueprint for a fulfilling and balanced life. They cultivate a sense of purpose, discipline, empathy, and equality, providing a sturdy foundation for personal growth and societal harmony. Ever wondered about the power of bowing down in humility and surrender 5 times a day? Imagine your day structured around moments of quiet reflection, a pause from the hustle and bustle of life. This is the beauty of Salah, or prayer, a cornerstone of Islamic practice. Physically, Salah involves specific movements, fostering flexibility and strength. It's a gentle exercise that engages both body and mind. Mentally, it encourages mindfulness, pulling you away from the chaos of the world and into a space of tranquility and focus. Spiritually, Salah offers a direct connection to the divine, a rejuvenating experience that nourishes the soul. It's a time for introspection, for expressing gratitude and seeking guidance. Moreover, Salah reinforces discipline, requiring adherence to pray at specific times each day. It also fosters a sense of community, as Muslims worldwide bow in unison, bound by shared faith and practice. Thus, Salah transcends the boundaries of mere ritual, becoming an exercise in mindfulness and unity. What if giving away a part of your wealth could purify your soul and bring you peace? Now let's consider Zakat, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, which is essentially a form of charity. But it's more than just a simple act of giving. It's a spiritual practice, a duty that every financially able Muslim must fulfill. Zakat is more than just a donation. It's a tool for social justice. It redistributes wealth, aids in reducing poverty, and bridges the gap between the rich and poor. By contributing a small portion of one's wealth, it ensures that everyone in the community has their basic needs met. Moreover, Zakat fosters empathy and compassion. It reminds us of our responsibility towards our fellow human beings. It encourages us to look beyond our own needs and wants, to consider the struggles and hardships of others. In the act of giving, we receive much more, a sense of purpose, compassion, and a purified heart. Can abstaining from food and drink from dawn to dusk for a month lead to spiritual enlightenment? This might sound like a Herculean task to some, but let's delve into the spiritual significance of fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. Fasting is not merely a physical exercise. It's a transformative journey of self-discovery, growth, and spiritual refinement. It's an opportunity to break free from the shackles of our desires and focus on our inner selves. The practice of fasting instills a profound sense of discipline and self-control. It's about mastering our impulses, taming our desires, and gaining control over our actions. It's a reminder that we are not slaves to our cravings, and that we have the power to choose what we do and when we do it. Moreover, fasting cultivates patience and endurance. Waiting for the sunset to break the fast teaches us to delay gratification and endure hardships with grace and humility. Could a journey to a far-off land transform your perspective on life? Imagine embarking on a voyage of immense significance, the Hajj, an annual pilgrimage cherished in Islam that beckons millions to Mecca. This journey isn't just a geographical relocation. It's a spiritual odyssey that transcends the boundaries of the physical world. On this journey, you encounter a sea of humanity, all garbed in simple white attire, stripping away the worldly distinctions of wealth, status, and nationality. This sea symbolizes unity, equality, and the shared human experience. Everyone stands equal before the divine, fostering a profound sense of humility. The Hajj is also an opportunity for spiritual renewal. It's a chance to wipe the slate clean, to seek forgiveness, and to start anew. Amidst the throngs of fellow travelers, you find a deeper connection to your faith, to humanity, and to the divine. Hajj is indeed a transformative journey, a journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and global unity. So, what does all of this mean for the followers of Islam? Let's take a moment to recap the key benefits we've discussed. Islam provides a structured lifestyle, offering clear guidelines on how to live a fulfilling life. It delivers moral guidance, encouraging adherents to strive for righteousness and avoid wrongdoing. It fosters spiritual growth, encouraging individuals to seek a deeper connection with the divine. Through the practices of prayer and fasting, followers develop discipline and mindfulness. The emphasis on charity promotes social justice, empathy, and the principle of giving more than receiving. The observance of Ramadan helps instill self-control and gratitude, while the Hajj pilgrimage fosters a sense of unity, equality, and humility amongst the vast diversity of the Islamic community. And so, we see that Islam is not just a religion, but a comprehensive way of life. In essence, Islam offers a holistic approach to life, nurturing not just the spiritual but also the physical, mental, and social aspects of human existence.